We'd like to sincerely thank our Patreon supporters.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Kagan and I are out here by the tortoises, and we just wanted to give them a little roaming time. Kagan did let Kahlua out maybe a week or so ago, and she said it was interesting to see Kahlua. Oh gosh, you are carrying Kahlua? Let me get the door for you. Oh, that is a big tortoise. Nobody could say Kagan isn't strong. So what kind of hay do we have out here?
That's
Timothy?
it's either alfalfa or Timothy. I always have to look it up before I buy it.
Okay. And to see if they want the hay, or do they want to go after these little flowers that are sprouting up, or favorite grasses. Oh, sorry. It is not latched, I don't believe. Not doing my job, guys. I could let Kagan have the camera and grab the next tortoise.
No, you can deal with that.
Oh, okay.
Kalua's already making a mess.
Why not? What is this little bug on Kahlua? Can you guys see that? It's like a little stink bug.
All 3 out seemed like a good idea. Maybe it's not.
That's totally fine. It's not like they're going to go anywhere quickly, you know?
Yeah.
So far we're eating
Yeah, Ludwig and Sebastian are eating
that plant with the little flowers. And it looks like Kahlua may be as well. As you know, guys, we were talking about the tortoise area. We've been talking and we've been talking and we've been talking. We have been tackling projects, and right now we're working on the reptile room. We just did first coat of drywall mud in there today, so that video will come out after this because we need to finish the mud, the texture, the paint, the trim, paint the floors, and then we can get animals back in there. But I have been giving more thought and messaging people and everything, and we are just going to thin out the trees and do the 50 by 100 feet straight down that fence line area. You saw we already removed that one oak, but we will remove some trees from this area. We did plant a breadfruit tree. I believe it's just on the outside of where the enclosure will be. So we'll remove some trees and then replace them with trees that will work. So that's what we'll do in that area. We still need to figure out our property privacy between us and the neighbor, because those cedars were a major part of it. That cedar needs to leave, and all the cedars that will be in the enclosure area. But every night, every cold night, trying to get them back into their box. Sometimes they'll be great for 5 days straight, and then mostly just Kahlua. Really, yeah, Kahlua needs to be tapped with the stick from behind to get back in the enclosure and into the hide box. And Kagan is like, well, what if we do this massive area and we have to get them in at night? Like, how are we going to do that effectively? I mean, we'd have to look for 3 tortoises in this giant area and get them back in their box. So we may do something similar to what Kenan does, and maybe just use the 50 by 50 area for them. Put the hide somewhere in the middle, and actually maybe make a little corral in front of it. So the same entrance can be used, and the gate could be opened, and they can walk into this half, or they could walk into that half. And in the summer, we could have all of it open. But we still have the opportunity to separate animals. And someone else said, and good thinking on their part, we could also aggressively water and seed the other area with things that are great for them to eat, and let the other half rebound while they're in one section, and then switch them back to the other. Now that area would be, I think that's 12 by 60, 65, something like that. So you figure it's 4 times the area that they're in right now. And the grass still, I'd say it grows over 20% of the bottom. That's about all it can maintain before they eat it. But it does keep sprouting back up. You know what? I wanted to sit in the grass, but I am terrified of one of those velvet ants.
Oh no!
So
Did you tell them that?
I don't know if we told you guys, but I did a little work on my parents' boat, and I was about to wash it because it got dirty with oak leaves and whatever on the property. And I went to wash it, so I kicked my shoes off and I walked over to the soap bucket and I got lit up. It was excruciating. It was so painful. It felt like someone cut my toe off. But it did, like within 30 minutes, the pain started subsiding and going down and down and down. But then by that night, I had some insane itching. It was so itchy. The whole foot was super, super itchy, tingling around those toes, and very painful to touch that one toe. But then by the next day, I had a disc, like, I don't know, below my neck, a couple discs. That was so painful on that disc. And I've never had I've pulled my back many a time. It subsided with the itching. So it almost sounded like it was related. But yeah, I don't want to get bit by one of those ants. And they're all over in this. I mean, they're not all over, but because they're bright orange and black, you see them when they're about, and they could be right there and you step and all of a sudden one pops out.
So they're called velvet ants or
Cow killers.
cow killers.
Yeah. So I'm going to take my chances. Oh, I didn't mean to disturb you. What?
That's Ludwig.
So that's interesting to see, is it's root and all that they're eating. They're pulling the roots up. They're eating all of it. The dogs are loving this. What do you think, Evie?
That nice green mouthful he's going for.
It's because the grass is here. They're not needing to go far.
Yeah.
You think, oh, they're gonna take off, but why would they need to take off? They've got. It's funny. He just turned his back on me. Ludwig just turned his back on me. Now he's just eating right there, just not facing me.
Yeah.
But Clue is doing the same thing. What? Are you gonna seriously? No.
Chunky booger, I think.
No. Don't go away. Yeah, really tears up the ground when they eat. He's sitting with his legs splooted out behind him. So, do you guys want to discuss some of the elements that we're going to need in their enclosure? We do have that depression or swale there, so that will be some elevation, but we need some rocky areas. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can it be smooth like Kennan's big water area?
I think it's just as long
With
as
elevation and then a depression?
I think it's just as long as they can step up and climb up and use those leg muscles and lift themselves.
They really do love to climb. So, all right, so we're going to have that project. That'll be fun. I hope you guys like seeing the back of tortoises, because that's the only view they're giving us. And it's a nice, cool, I mean, it's not cool. What do you think the temperature is today?
Oh gosh, it's pretty, I mean, it's comfortable.
70s. It's been cold at night.
75 right now.
75. It's funny, I almost want a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Does anyone have opinions on the shell shape and growth lines on these three? Do they all look good to everyone, or does anyone have any insight if they feel like anything is lacking? It was cool to see Kahlua came over I can show you. I think this is a plant that people eat. They'll actually use it in salads, I believe. But Kahlua came and found this plant, a group of these over there. And when she realized they were there, raced at tortoise speed over there to get them. And while Kagan was getting the battery, we went and got the Russian tortoises, Turtle and
Sweetie.
And Speedy.
Sweetie.
Speedy. Have they started eating it?
No.
Or they're just kind of figuring it out right now?
It's been enjoying the sun. I think they got Missouri yesterday in greens, so they're probably like, what is this?
Now, do they need any sort of stone or anything to wear down their nails? Or
Yeah, they do. So you can...
See, they're quite long.
Well, they can grow very long. They've been pretty good about digging in the enclosure.
Do we need to add some rocks for that too?
Yeah, they could probably stand to have some climbing options, absolutely. I think the goal will be to have rocks in the rock iguanas enclosures.
Yeah. Kagan's inspecting, making sure everything looks good on them.
We'll help inspections.
All right, Turtle, make your run. No, these two, this is funny. You're gonna go up to that giant tortoise. You're brave, Turtle. Oh, and of course the big tortoise hides in its shell. That's funny.
That's the first time these guys have met at all.
Yeah. Not a care in the world. Well, I mean, a little bit of a care.
From Sebastian.
Sebastian cares a little bit. And back to eating.
But these guys, they have beaks that will grow and grow and grow and grow. So if they're not getting adequate nutrition, adequate things to chew on, their beaks will continue to just elongate there in the front, this little part right there.
Mm-hmm.
And usually you'll have to get a vet to snip and then Dremel it down.
Now, what would they eat that would wear that down?
So they'll probably chew on stuff like stone minerals in the wild, and naturally they're going to also look for things just like a redfoot would. They're going to take advantage of chewing on little bits of meat and also bone. But in captivity, you replicate that with cuttlebone.
Okay.
What are you doing, man?
Gonna try to bury under the tray.
Oh no.
And they are loving those flowers. Disturbed where Kahlua was at. Oh, and stopping at that specific plant. So that is definitely Kahlua's favorite. Let's see if the other ones like it. I swear I remember someone saying you could use that in a salad. Yeah, since you're not a runner. The smell of this one. That's something you want?
Says I want you to pet me. He likes the head pets and the neck pets.
Okay. And there's one of those bees I said. Oh, jeez. You're going to get one of us stung. Boop in a bee.
turtle's gonna go under Sebastian.
Yeah, don't do
and
that.
Then Sebastian's gonna lower the hydraulics. Look, he's looking at him like, what are you doing?
Oh, here we go. And went right for those leaves
Yeah.
that I brought over there. Well, and then back to the flowers. So we'll look back in the enclosure, guys, that's about where they keep their vegetation. They're keeping it down to just what is resprouting and what they've chewed off. You could see, I mean, they've recently chewed that off, that there. I mean, they're grazing on all these greens. And yet what's so weird is there are some grasses that seem to, maybe these just grow faster. They seem a lot taller than the rest, but it's not enough area for it to rebound and stay green. You can see it's trying. I mean, this grass is sprouting up as fast as it can. But it hasn't rained in a long time, but you just scratch down and there's moisture there. It's ideal for it to grow. So we're just a couple days, 2 days after Thanksgiving. Oh wait, today's Saturday, yeah. Saturday, the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So of course we've been eating really good. I think we're gonna go fishing tomorrow morning. Yeah, as you guys watch this, we'll be out fishing for my buddy Brandon's birthday. We're gonna take him out fishing. So should be a fun day and a nice break from the work. Kagan also reminded me to remind you guys that on Wednesday we had done the Trap Talk Reptile Network podcast that aired for the Patreon on Wednesday, but it aired on his YouTube
On Thanksgiving.
So if you guys haven't checked that out, we talk about keeping animals outdoor. We talked about nutrition. We breeding a little bit. It was a great time. And MJ's a really nice host. We really enjoyed being on there. If you guys haven't had a chance to look at it yet and check it out, go ahead, leave them a comment, tell them what you think about us as keepers. We did dive a little bit into that more controversial side of nutrition, but we didn't deep dive into it. I think at some point we will, but at the right time, I guess. We've got so many other things going on, but I will start getting into that.
Oh look, a tortoise butt.
Yeah, that's what I'm famous for filming. Yeah, Kahlua seems to be the only one adventuring away. I think Kahlua keeps seeing something off in a distance and then moving another 10 feet and stopping, and then yeah, but it's nice to see the vines on the trellises are starting to grow better and better, even though this is not the best season for growth. What do you have, a flower on it?
I'll grab a few leaves and see if they like it.
But it is finally up on the trellis on that side. I think she almost had it on the trellis on that side, but I believe it fell back down. But at some point it'll cover that fence and the trellis, which would be really pretty. It's about to start drizzling on us. That's the reaction you were looking for.
Yeah.
That's a nice thick leaf, huh?
Yeah. Although I'm never surprised when Ludwig over there decides to turn. Getting a little too close to my fingers.
Kahlua!
You may have to take the camera over to Kahlua.
See if we can lure him. I'll lure him to you.
Nah, we'll go.
What is wrong
Is
with
that tortoise a brat or what?
you? Oh my gosh. Dude. Try it.
Try it, you'll like it. as we're filming this, guys, I'm already thinking and listening to your comments about the oak tree, the leaves, and that being a problem, because you know it's Florida winter, so there's leaves all over the ground. And that's one of the things I wanted to say, that there's leaves all over the ground in here. Not as many as out there, but there are oak leaves all over the ground, and that has not been a problem. That's the oak leaves are in here where they're grazing. They go through the half-inch screen and they just still find their way in here. I'm not being ignorant and saying it won't ever be a problem. I'm saying that it's something that we're monitoring, and has not been a problem yet. Now, while I'm filming this, again, it's on my mind, and I'm thinking the solution may be to, in their area, because I don't want to cut the grass and remove the height of the grass and weeds and plants and stuff that they want to eat. Maybe I'll raise the deck really high on the lawnmower and mulch what's there down fine. Or, I mean, we had the push mower, that small area, I could bag it, basically vacuum up the leaves and bag it and clean them out of that area. I mean, now we're in the area, there are a lot less leaves here, but we did remove a tree here. We're getting to where another one is. I mean, there are more here underneath this tree. We are contemplating leaving this one, or it may get removed. I'm trying to think of which one. I know that one's going to get removed for sure. There. This one with the passion fruit vine is going to stay. That one we've already thinned out. And then Kagan maybe wants the vine on that one. So that one may get hurricane cut, remove half of its branches. That will get half of its branches removed. That's outside of their enclosure, but it still has reach. So this one will get removed, and this one. So those are the last two oak trees, but we still have these cedars to remove. And then we have the oaks on the fence line that will get hurricane cut. And then we're gonna have to raise that fence up 6 feet for that whole distance. It's gonna be tricky getting in there with all that vegetation raising the fence, but we'll figure it out. May have to weave in around plants, but that's where we're at. That's what we're gonna do. If I have to once a week go and vacuum, if you want to. Oh God, how did Kahlua make it over there that fast? Kahlua's already to the back door of the house. That's funny. We'll let Kahlua explore a little bit. It's kind of nice to see them truck away on their own a little bit. As long as they don't go too far, we don't have to carry them too far. Bulldozing the hedges, that's fine. He's scratching himself on that hedge. That's funny. We're gonna remove that hedge on the back of the house. I have so many potted pineapple plants, and my parents have so many. We're just gonna put pineapple plants along the house there. So we're just gonna pack them in nice and tight, and that's where our pineapples are gonna grow. So we're gonna continue having fun with the tortoises. We just wanted to share this with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Kagan's already, you already put the Russians away?
Yeah, I felt the rain.
Yeah, we don't want them to get in the cool rain. We want them to be able to go back into their warm hide.
He's totally over there just scratching himself.
Scratching himself in the bushes. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Better not do it to the house.
So maybe we need to do some sort of scratching area. Does anyone know where someone has a video or plans of a tortoise scratching area? Because it certainly looks like Kahlua would enjoy and benefit from that. The trees would not last. Eating it or tasting it? I don't really see an actual bite. No, eating it. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hype. Oh, there's so many things you guys have to do. I get tired just talking about it. And don't forget to check out Fishing with Kagan, our other channel.
Woo!
We'll see you guys soon.